Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm very much excited for what is going to be coming next for JASMY here. What you are seeing on top is the JASMY price set, and down below here we have got the Cardano ADA price set back then in the previous bear cycle of 2018, 2019 or something like that. So you can see pretty much that we have been following this fractal for a very long time. This has actually been something that is fundamental for this channel. I've time and again said I expect JASMY to go as high as something like $1.20, and for this bull cycle specifically I have been mentioning 54 cents, 53 cents thereabout, because I've been looking at these fractals here, and I think we are really progressing well. We have done something like a 10x at some point. We actually had something like a 13x, right? But the price has come down a little bit, but still we are up 10x from JASMY, which, to be honest with you, for most projects it is a dream, but we are actually living that here with JASMY. So I just want to reiterate that we are going well, and you can see that we are actually progressing well. We are still here. There's still so much to come here, but the good thing is we are not only looking at one chart, we are also looking at the Velo chart, we are also looking at the Ethereum price chart, which is our best case scenario, and all of those things are indicating that JASMY for this bull cycle maybe as though is something like 53 cents, but the best case scenario is still $1.20. Now, with that being said, I want to talk about the short-term price action here of JASMY, because we have had some kind of like boring price action. A lot of people lose hope and all that stuff there, but I think it's also very important to show you the general trajectory. And even from a time frame perspective here with JASMY, we were seeing that Ethereum was the fastest one to reach its price targets here. But let's just go here with Cardano, and you can see here, like from peak to peak. I mean, let's go with this peak maybe, or maybe the second one. You can see that it was something like 1,343 days. If we consider this first peak here, we can say 1,234 days thereabout. Now, where exactly are we with JASMY? You can see that we have done something like what from this structure here. We can say we are now at day number 969, 970. But should we continue following the Cardano, the Ethereum, the NEO, and the rest of the other charts that we were talking about, we've got very much little time left. We are talking about January 2025, and I think it's just maybe something like 6 months until we get there. I think it's a very short space of time for JASMY to do something that is great. But I'd already mentioned about the short-term price action here. But before we get there, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I want to encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's actually get right into the daily time frame. So what we are seeing here with JASMY short term is that we have been supported for the most part here with the 50 daily moving average. Once we are above it, we witness like great strength here from the JASMY price set. A few examples, for example, this time here where you see JASMY pulling up something like 400%. That's great. We also have got great price action here where you can see it's up 125%. That's great. But what you also notice is that once we fall below that 50 daily moving average, the price, because we're in a bullish cycle like this, it kind of goes sideways, right? And this is really what I have been saying about JASMY for the last 3-4 weeks. I've been saying that, look, once we are right around 2.8 cents here, it's major support, obviously, because you can see multiple touch points here along this line. So I was obviously expecting a support here, but I've said also that I don't expect JASMY to have a quick bounce out of there. So what am I getting to? Basically, I'm saying that, as you can see here, once you are below the 50 daily moving average, you are going a little bit sideways, which is also the case back here and here, because we can also consider this one to be sideways, to be honest, but it's much more intense because we were still in the bear cycle. But I expect JASMY to try and work this 50 daily moving average a little bit more. Honestly, I think this is a good scenario for JASMY, because on a weekly time frame we are actually seeing that JASMY has had a bearish divergence here, where we are seeing a lower high in terms of the RSI, but we are seeing a higher high in price action. Usually it means that a fall is coming, but should we continue going sideways here with JASMY, this RSI could actually reset, and then we would have avoided the case in which JASMY just completely crashes down to something like 1.5 cents here. So I'm rooting for price actually to go sideways rather than going down. So I mean, roughly I would expect JASMY to continue doing something like this maybe eventually before we pump out of that. Now moving to the 3 daily time frame here, I think the MACD is also pretty much painting that same picture there, indicating that here, I mean, if you look at the MACD, you have seen that whenever we have had these crosses down here, I mean, they haven't been like fake outs or fake ones here in terms of the JASMY price. That usually we have got a cross and then you also have got another cross in reverse of that one. But here with JASMY, it really has been pretty much straightforward through and through, that once you have a cross here on the top here, you usually take some time to pull back a little bit, and the price in that time will be going sideways a little bit or maybe falling down. So basically, as I showed you at the beginning of the video, I expect JASMY to continue going higher, but short term I expect more sideways price action, a little bit boring in quotes price action, but still we know what is going to be following after that here for JASMY. So with that being said, remember, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, alright? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.